Hey everyone, Guest 273 here. I'm pretty excited for today's stream, and I do apologize for being late to my own stream. Well, late, as in starting pretty late today. I was editing the description and putting timestamps for one of my longer streams from a few weeks ago. So let me do the also standard audio check before I tell you anything more. The stream should be up on YouTube, it is, that's fantastic. And the stream should be up on Twitch as well. It's taking a while. How do I sound? Do I sound like myself? It's taking a while. How do I sound? Do I sound like... Yep, I do sound like myself over on Twitch, that's very good. And what about YouTube? Up on YouTube, it is, that's fantastic. Alright, on YouTube I'm a bit silent, but I guess that's just me being me. So, with all the audio checks and technicalities done, well, I guess we can actually do one more quick test. I know that viewers like to sometimes interact with the chat and they're very sad that their messages don't get shown. If that happens, then I am also pretty sad. So let's see if, YouTube goes through. And if I can be happy about it. Yes, I can be very happy with it. So, today I am very excited because we're gonna be playing a single player scenario that is from the Shadow of Death single player scenario set, which means it was made by the official Heroes 3 developers all the way back in like 2001. So, and that map is going to be Good Witch, Bad Witch, and oh boy, let me tell you, I have history with this map. As a kid, I could never beat it. There's only 2 players, and you are pre-selected to be a rampart, and the enemy is pre-selected to be a fortress. And you have Glinda, a weakness speciality, which is also a witch. So you're actually playing as Merlanda on a rampart as your main hero. And yeah, it's just the map has a time limit and you have to defeat a very strong or relatively strong enemy hero. So yeah, this map, I tried to beat it as a kid. I couldn't do it. I tried to beat it on like 80% difficulty, still couldn't do it. But, you know, because it's marked as an expert map, they weren't joking around. But I think, you know, how many years have passed? 10 plus years since I last picked it up. I think it's time to try this one again with all the newfound knowledge. And finally, you know, to redeem myself from my childhood and to beat this challenging map. So, Good Witch, Bad Witch. Gulcheria, the Bad Witch of the East, has decided to expand her borders by calling for reinforcements, warlocks from the far south. If these reinforcements arrive, all is lost. Being Glinda, the Good Witch of the West, you must stop her before time runs out. And yeah, that's kind of it. So, can we beat Gulcheria with Glinda here? Or loss condition is the time expires, and our win condition is defeating all our opponents or defeating Gulcheria. So let's jump into it and let's see what we're given with. And we're not given with too much. So my starting resource, starting bonus is Crystal because it's the least impactful one in my opinion. So as you set out on your journey to stop Gulcheria, your faithful hellhound Toto and a small pack of his friends runs up to join your group. Okay, so that's why we have hellhounds, we have wood elves, and we have battle dwarfs. This is our little starting army. What can Glinda tell us about herself? Not much apparently. Her name is Glinda. That's it. That's all you get to know about her. She's just Glinda. She starts with 3 knowledge, 3 spell power, and 1 defense. We have pathfinding, which is quite good because there's swamp all around. We have expert wisdom, so we can learn 5th level spells, and we have basic diplomacy. So I wonder if you're supposed to gather troops to join you. We actually have the Boots of Speed, which is quite nice. Dimension Door. This is why I couldn't beat the map as a kid. You're obviously supposed to have you're obviously supposed to use Dimension Door. We have Magic Arrow and we have Cure as well. So actually we have quite a big we have one of the game-changing spells in our spell book from the beginning. Our town is Emerald City. Wow. This is the most barren elvish town I've ever seen. Well, actually they do have a fort. And we can build a tavern, and we can build everything. Nothing is forbidden to build. It's just that we do not have any resources to do so with. So, there is a sign. I want to read it, but I want to read it a bit later. So, we could Dimension Door somewhere and get ourselves stuck for 1 billion turns, but I don't think that's a good idea. And yeah, the hero not having any lore is quite sad. I think we'll make the 1 stacks from the doggos, and I think we have to carry the dwarves around with us. They're not too much slower than the elves. And yeah, I would like to follow this road, but it's kinda, you know, overgrown. So yeah, we'll just see. There is an ore pit on this side, but I do think wood will be a bigger issue. There could also be wood. Judging by those stumps, you know what, maybe let's like... I guess we can take the... Yeah, there is a sawmill here. Okay, that was a correct guess, so we absolutely have to go for the sawmill first. That is the #1 objective of the universe. And then we have gold as well, so I guess we will be getting the gold to buy another hero, and then the second hero will be going around and exploring and taking the ore pit. Feel like that would make some sense. So yeah, let's end our turn. We'll of course take the sawmill. I'm thinking about the dendroid arches, but I think we definitely we need some experience to level up our pathfinding, and we need... Yeah, that's kind of it, to level up our pathfinding. We're kind of forced to take the gems. Let's take... If it's 1,000 experience... Oh, actually, if it's 1,500 experience, we will take the experience. If it's not, we'll take the gold. So... Intelligence is an interesting one, and we leveled up into the wrong thing here. Intelligence, I guess we need intelligence because we have Dimension Door. So, I'm gonna take a step forward, we'll take the gold, and maybe should have, you know, started with the gold, so I could have bought another hero right now. We have a Malcolm, and we have a Mereist. Mereist is going to be very useful because of his serpent flies. We did get some building done in the town, which is very, very crucial. So, what is the time limit, by the way? Defeat the hero Gulcheria. You may also defeat all heroes in towns. They got a Bron, so they have some basilisks. And fail to win by month 3, week 4, day 7. So we actually have quite a short time limit. A disembodied voice cackles, "I'll get you, my pretties, and your hellhound Toto too." The laughing fades into the distance. Spooky. So, just a small one. We absolutely need to buy out Mereist, and I think Mereist doesn't have... Mereist is Stone Skin, so that's not a combat spell. We'll have Mereist with 1 Serpent Fly. Yeah, just going here, picking up the ore for us. That will be beautiful. And then, I guess the next logical step... If we buy another hero, we can explore to this side. If we don't buy another hero, then Mereist has to go there. I think it's fine, we'll just leave him like this. And regarding... Well, yeah, we have to kind of check the sign. Emergency fund. Well, it's good that I found it. It was indeed an emergency fund, so... I think we need to do some fights to get the pathfinding leveled up, and also maybe the diplomacy will pop off. Harpies are very nasty to fight. But I think we should manage without too many casualties. I don't want to spend mana, I want to leave it for the Dimension Door. I want to go really far away and then Dimension Door back, essentially. And... well... I wonder if we can kind of bait them closer. Well, They did go for the Hellhound and they did get it. It's a bit sad, so actually... let's see if we can do like a straight shot. We can. I think the dwarf... Well, I do need somebody blocking for my Grand Elf, which is a bit of a shame if I position in troops like this. I do actually think one of the big Hellhound has to go forward. We can use the smaller, the 1 stacks to really tank him. Yeah, this should be fine. Just checking if we have a decent amount of health, and then they can reach the Grand Elves with the 2 stack. I don't want any accidents, but maybe actually it's better that they target him. Yeah, okay. As that prevents any other accidents. Okay, so did that. No reason not to take the gem pond immediately. I see that there's some interesting terrain here, but I feel like we should be like hanging in the swamp at the moment. I am very curious about which hut. It could have something like decent in it, like a school of magic. Yeah, library would be good as well. Actually, with diplomacy, we could get the library and we could start dimension touring around, pathfinding in a witch hut. So I guess this is for secondary heroes. I guess we can take the fight with the skeleton and then actually go for the library. If we level into diplomacy, yeah, we would need, it's usually level 10, it's with basic it's 8, 6 and 4. So if we level into diplomacy once and we get a couple of more levels, we can actually visit the library and enlightenment. So, I think we... Ooh, followers. I will actually take them. Every army that joins me, even if it's undead, is quite good. Yeah. I do think the gold mine is actually quite pivotal. Ooh. And also, ooh. Are we? Yeah, we're very close to level up, so we should be getting this for the 1000 experience, more intelligence. I don't have a way to recover mana, so that's why I'm not like dimension dooring yet. I am saving it to like go back essentially when I have the Mage Guild available. So I do think Metaist is going to have to explore up here, but we can also get the extra estates. That's actually very good, and advanced estates because he starts with learning. So this is going to be very good for the money situation. Centaur stables, quite crucial. Marketplace, it could be decent, but not something we need yet. I think we will. Like, when are we not building the Centaur stable? I think we have to build the Centaur stable, even if we don't see too much wood around. These will be our basic troops, and we'll get them in large quantities. So I'll just build them, the dwelling, because something I will always want anyway. Ooh, a homestead for more elves, that's pretty good. A witch hut with scouting. Because Metaist is learning and already advanced estates, I kind of don't want the scouting on him, but it would be very interesting. I think we'll follow the best road. Ooh. Some chests. That's very good. I'm almost considering taking... yeah, I would need like 1000. Taking the experience with him. So, peasants. Like Lamau? No. If they want money from me, that's an absolute big no. And I do think we will have to fight the lizard warriors for the gold mine afterwards. Ooh, and there's gold in there as well. So the next thing, as I said, Mage Guild would be really good. It would let me return. I do have wisdom already, or intelligence. Not too much knowledge. Can't really. It's just like a one-way trip in that case. I would like to get the library and then head back with the thing. Oh, and actually, wait, hold up. There's a wizard's hat. There's a spellbinder's hat here, so I could get fly as well very quickly. Marketplace. I am thinking about the town hall. Kind of Metaist kind of guarantees that because he's generating 500 gold by existing as well. And actually, I should have checked the tavern. Maybe we have. No, we have Alkin. in the tavern, but not in the chat. It's pretty sad. So, if it's 1,000 plus, I'll take the experience. It hurts. It wasn't meant to be. Ooh, you find a group of cowering gnolls on the side of the road. After an hour of heart-to-heart talking, they take courage and decide to join you. Ooh, Mereist. Becoming the man of the people, I see. Well, that's... sure. Okay, green border guard. It's not too exciting. Ooh, and some resources. There is also a one-way portal. That's kind of sketch. Usually these one-way portals are for the enemy to approach you. So let's fight these lizard warriors. I think we definitely need the experience. And yeah, I would rather if they actually shot the doggies instead of shooting the elves, because they can be upgraded to grand elves very easily afterwards. So yeah, I think we will commit to the attacks. And of course, because we have negative morale, we are mismoraling a little bit. Okay. Now we could leave the skeletons behind, but I do think they are gonna be like... Or we could leave the doggos behind. -2 morale is kind of a lot, but I think we should be looking for more fights, essentially. And yeah, this gold is going to be completely fine. Taking this gold. Yeah, we finally get to build a town hall, and that is a very happy turn. A group of dwarf munchkins who have been verbally abused by Gulcheria donate 2,000 gold pieces to the Beat Up the Bad Witch Fund. Alright, that's very generous of them. Oh, you actually can go through here. So the Library of Enlightenment is very close. It's not like something that you can never reach. There was a free gold mine here. I feel very sad knowing this. How much experience do we need? We need like 800, so... Ooh, this. And that's kind of sad now, we need just 500. And we're getting the estates. So... yeah, we can still do this. We can buy Malcolm out, we can deposit the Rampart army, and Malcolm can and should probably. We'll pick up the scouting for him, and then we'll go pick up the gold mine with Malcolm. Yeah, Meris can't really move that far, unfortunately. And as for the town itself, if we had more wood, well actually we can probably get some wood if we get a lucky turn. If it's just like here, you know. Well, no wood here, but we do have some dwarven treasuries, and that together with the Library of Enlightenment, I feel like I know what I'm gonna be doing in the next couple turns. Yeah, let's just go for these treasuries. One of them looks like to be completely blocked off, unless you dimension door. There, and I do think that means my build is going to be the Citadel, as I would at least have more centaurs. Basilisks, alright. The basilisks are growing, so Malcolm. A gold mine and a witch hut. Undead rise from the sand and attack. Obviously, this is the bad witch is doing. 25, eh? Well, thankfully Malcolm, we can just blast this guy 4 times. Well, unfortunately Malcolm succumbed to a trap, which is a bit of a shame. We can soften up the trap for the future heroes. Well, too bad. Malcolm fell to a trap that I could not see coming. I could actually go here with Mereist. I do wish to check out what is up here. Ooh, a boat. Maybe we go into the ship after we take the speculum. That would be quite something, wouldn't it? And this week's new heroes are Labetha and Melody. I think we have to buy out Labetha just to have two identical looking heroes. Dwarven Treasury. So how do we fight this one? With negative morale especially. I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like it's gonna be 5, 6, and 7. So maybe like 1. Like this should be fine, right? Fetch the dwarves. Apparently they assassinate my elves. Don't want to really use any magic, so it's kind of, as they say, tough luck. You guys do some body blocking? Well, yeah, we can kind of do some body blocking. So, what are we gonna do here? I think we're gonna... Okay, gonna have to take the retaliation. Okay, Mr. Elf has to move away from those dwarfs. And we've taken the retaliation, so we can actually hit them. Oof, Mr. Elf. Decided to be pretty sad. Guess we should attack the same guy with 2 stacks. Ooh, and they've decided to brawl instead of attacking the elf. That's pretty good for me. Only this guy, this stack can reach, so that's pretty good. Body block, so none of them could reach. And shoot the bigger stack. Boom, and boom. And they're getting rid of the skeletons, which is the stack that was causing the biggest problems to me. Morale-wise, at least. Okay. So, expert intelligence, School of Magic would be good, but not yet. Okay, we got some very much needed treasures. The other utopias, I feel like they, not utopias, the other treasuries, I feel like they will be kind of beating us, so we have to check the size of them very carefully before we decide if we want to go there or not. So I do think, yeah, a mage guild at number 1, that's going to be a very good build, yeah, because especially we get haste slow, magic arrow, and that means we can get like Melody. I think she will be a fine scouting hero with those things equipped. Yeah, completely fine scouting hero. She can take the extra experience, and then I guess she can take the pathfinding. Then, of course, we will also need Labetha, as how could you not have 2 of the same portrait heroes? And Labetha, what would you do? I could send you to beat this thing. I kind of... Metaist is very close to being leveled up. I think maybe this fight with the... if there's like a high roll of gnolls, could be decent enough to do it. So I think I'm actually gonna take the Rampart and the Conflicts army, more or less. Or rather, the Fortress army. Well, to be fair, if I take the other army, I can leave the Fly for somebody else. And I should maybe even leave the gnolls for somebody else. In that case, let's just leave all of these, I guess. Well, the dwarves are just super duper slow. We could take the centaurs. Is this a somewhat decent army composition? I mean, okay, look, this is a somewhat decent army composition. I don't want to go too much into the, you know, maybe we should have went with the creatures for the, what is it called? First, for the pathfinding. Ooh, advanced earth magic, that's brilliant. And then, I'm sorry Melody, but you will be the destined one to be slower than Labetha. Having two of the same portrait hero is kind of like a good vibe. So, pick up some more gold. Then Mereist, your biggest task. Show us if you can level up from these knolls. I think the experience was a bit too small. And it's pretty difficult to find a fight in the water. So, maybe one of those shipwrecks actually could be a fight. Yeah, the big stack can reach, so we do need to leave one. Oops. Oh. Okay, 2 knolls. This is getting into a boat versus losing 500 experience per turn from this zombie fight, but then again, I do feel like there are some water objectives that could level us up with this little army, so I do think sea chest it is. Melodia does grab the pathfinding. Labetha does grab the pathfinding, then we can give back these knolls. We can head to this town, and then we can head up here for these treasures, and also to get the information that we're obviously supposed to have from the hut. The resource silo would be a 10,000 IQ move, since I can't really build anything else. So, how big is this treasury? This treasury is certain death in my opinion. This treasury is much smaller, so this was the one... Actually, this is 50 dwarfs, because it's like 10, you know? Can I do 50 dwarfs with this little army? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I think we should be able to do it, yeah. Once again, the strategy is gonna be pretty similar to what I did already. Just with less troops, unfortunately. So the Doggos kinda have to chill at the moment. Don't wanna and the Skeleton also has to chill, we kinda don't wanna expose. Or Elf. Well, they did it anyway. In that case we do wish to. I wanna leave the a escape hole for the elf. He would be going into the corner here, right? Yeah. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Well, I guess we're finishing off the one stack. I would like to actually preserve Mr. Doggo if I can. 3 to 5, I guess we're going 3 to 5. Okay, this was a very good Dwarven treasury as well. We got rid of the skeletons, so we no longer have the negative morale. What we should get now is, well, the library, but we do need a bit more experience for that first. And yeah, I'm thinking of like breaking these free from these griffins. I could also send Melodia kinda here on this way. So like Labetha would be exploring up here, Melodia would be exploring there. I could also send her to check out what's here. I guess it would make sense for the hero that can actually take the Dendroid arches to go there. So yeah, I guess this is the best choice for her. Do I see a crystal cavern? I think there should be a crystal cavern here, but maybe it's guarded by high tier troops. We could try to build into dragons, we could just get more crystals. I like crystals, we'll get crystals. Ooh. Blue is there. That's an NPC chest. School helmet. Okay, Merister's kind of popping off as a hero. They have a teleporter. I do wish to see as much as I can for this. So they have a stables and they have a teleporter and they have a green border guard. So whenever they are ready, they can approach my main town, which is not good. Yeah, Melodia can check here. 2000 gold for a level up. Well, it's not a bad deal, to be honest, gold for a level up, but yeah, we did get the worst of the potential level ups. Having two of the same portrait heroes is a bit confusing, but... Ooh. Yeah, I would like to break the Griffin, but I kind of want to see what's here as well. Oh, this is the hat. So we could like dimension door back here very easily. Not getting the library immediately is kind of pretty bad. So maybe let's go for a watering hole. Maybe these harpies want to fight, or maybe they want to join. So, Canyon of the Harpy. 20, 20. Let's go for the unupgraded ones first. They're also guarding a gold bag, so that is pretty good and pretty relevant actually. As far as injections go, well, that's a bit nasty. Well, I was thinking of hitting with the big dwarf stack. I can't really manipulate creature speeds, so that is kind of not a plan. Well, it wasn't a plan yet. Now, though, with the 3 1-stacks guarding the elves. Okay, and diplomacy advances, which means we can actually visit the library very, very handily. Then, what do we take? What is the next thing that we're going to be building? I think the next thing we're going to be building is going to be a city hall. We have quite a lot of income for that already. So maybe this should be spent on experience. So, wood for the elf dwelling, and we definitely want the gold bag first, as it's something that is, you know, generating value passively. I don't think we can do these harpy hags with, you know, we could do it with spending mana, but that's not what I'm about to do. I would need some very good troops for fights. If I go for the library, and if I go for the Spellbinder's hat, the Spellbinder's hat first would be the high tier move. So yeah, I think actually with Labetha here, perhaps we can use this little army to achieve some great things. And leave the Rampart army for the other hero. Like, yeah, this is just free gold and free experience, and she's gonna be a very good hero either way, so she needs to go out on her own adventures. I could also I'm thinking about more heroes, and that's the thing. Agar could be useful, but let's just buy Cult because the army stacks up more nicely. And yeah, I think buying these elves from the homestead as well would be like a very good move for reinforcing the main army. So, Merist, you kind of scouted as far as you could. Ooh, a bunch of sea chests in the corner. I do really like that. Then I guess this Labetha moves first. And she does have, yeah, earth magic, so that's very good. She does have magic arrows. I guess this Melody, I was thinking she definitely has to flag the dwarven dwellings. Okay. Ooh, there's a second town here. Munchkin Town. And I was thinking I definitely need to build a city hall. Like that was what I was saving the money for. So, if it's... yeah, we'll take the experience. Diplomacy is a very easy pick. And then I guess we just march over to the library to get ourselves a extra experience. I guess we can defeat the griffins and then dimension door up north. As for Melody, I wonder if she would be able to do this town. Oh, and also the green Keymaster's tent is right here. And as for Cult, I guess Cult can... ooh, we'll just take the... we'll take the free pathfinding from the Witch Hut instead. So Meta is actually providing money for the kingdom in more ways than one. It's a very welcome hero. Melody is just flagging the dwellings. And yeah, up or down, I guess. Let's do this first. The Undead's Rise. Again. I'm thinking technically with the Spellbinder's hat and with the Dimension Door in our spell book for our main hero, we could give the hat away to other heroes. So here, I think now, this is the turn when we probably want to attack Mr. Walking Dead. And I'm thinking they then need another magic arrow, and the answer to that is gonna be no. That's pretty good. Then, Rickety Hut, where a magician tells me of certain locations, and these locations actually are very close by. Aha, their main town. Automatons. Oh no. Okay, this was a very good revealing eye. So the green tent is here. There's like a learning stone that everyone could use, and some earth elementals. This is like pretty like easy objectives. Purple tent somewhere here. Brown portals are going to both sides. And then we also saw... oh yeah, the dark blue tent. I thought this is a sulfur mine, so I was like not too interested in that. This is Gulcheria, the evil witch. She's brewing quite a few basilisks. She hasn't moved though. She has gargoyles, so of all things, I think she's not that able to move till a certain time. And oh boy, to get Anti-Magic Garrison, that's quite spicy. Mudshire and, well, the map makers really like to do this. They put a guardian, so you have to fight to take AI stuff, but this is actually hurting them. The road is like blocked off by the Pegasi. And these automatons guarding their main town also hurt them, so that's pretty good for me. Library of Enlightenment, that is very, very good. Is it worth fighting these griffins? I suppose every bit of experience counts. So yeah, let's do 2 followers, that's even better. A big bird, welcome to the family. Then I'll go here, but I want to kind of like... I think if I move the extra step, I'm not gonna have enough movement points left for the dimension door. It's kind of like... I can only reach the town next turn anyway. So, yeah, actually let's get the pathfinding. Is this... oh, this is actually accessible, it's not like inaccessible by some accident. I think this Labetha is pretty good as a secondary hero. She can take the experience definitely as well. Ooh, estates. Let's not go there with everyone. Let's not have estates on basically everyone. Okay, then I guess she should loot the things that are closest to the border guard. And yeah, this Labetha, even though... Yeah, she's just gonna be restoring mana. We have the intelligence and then we can go for the hat very, very easily. Homestead has a build. Or a castle as a build. I think a homestead for more elves. And then 10 wood for the upgrade. That's kind of sad. We need to find more wood. I feel like this is... I don't want to level up Melodia necessarily. I guess I can check out... Yeah, like certain things, like for example, the shrines. She has locks, so she's already scuffed from the moment of being born. And is this our wood? This is our wood, actually. We found wood. It's pretty insane. Don't usually interact with boys, but maybe the +1 morale could be useful if we find something in the water. View air. It's an interesting spell, but... some gold piles. Some dendroids. Okay. I guess we can take the extra resources with her. Labetha, yeah, she can keep making her way there. Cult is trying his best to deliver the elves. I could give away the gold bag, but it's kind of risky. I would rather at the moment have it on the main. I could also read the sign. Grey brick road. Sure thing. Our fastest creature is speed 9. I do think we need... have a book. Speed 9. I mean, Homestead plus Enchanted Springs or Homestead plus Castle is my build options. Homestead either way, as the Grand Elves are like the best creature in the universe, for the Rampart at the very least. So yeah, I did choose the Elves, no matter what. I could leave some Griffins behind, they're kinda like good at making the others fast as well. And next thing I should get is like air magic if I can help it. Ooh, they're looting my stuff. A group of dwarf munchkins who have been verbally abused. Okay, this is the fund, so you're getting some monies from events, which is good. Meta is not too lucky finding anything of value in the water anymore, which is quite sad. Yeah, Melodia, 1, 2. And then a good question. We're generating actually quite a bit of gold, 5,200. Multiple of our heroes are estates heroes, so that is the kind of main cause here. I wonder if this is gonna be like super garden, or is this just gonna be free crystal? And cult. What can cult do? I guess cult can go and visit the objectives afterward. South to Munchkin Town. And yeah, I guess this should be our objective with another hero. So can't really build a castle. We could just build this dwelling. Feels like very good. So our army is going to be... The dwarfs are very, very slow. I kind of don't want them. And also the... If I have griffins, I don't really need the Pegasi, like immediately. My objective should be, without a doubt, dimension dooring for the hat in the first, like, you know, possible opportunity. So as that will give me the fly spell. Fight me, bird. Nope, he's quite a bit scared. I hope I don't get morale on. And yeah, I do have 3 dimension doors in total. Guess we'll dimension door here. Okay, the birds. Well, aye. They decided to be mean. I guess I'll sacrifice my griffin in case the elves don't actually one-shot this. They didn't. So it was a decent idea. Block this. And do I want to use magic? Or do I not want to use magic? I think we'll kind of fine without it. Okay, that's that. And yeah, we definitely just need the experience. Water magic. Do I have some? I have Mass Cure. It's not that impactful. I think we'll take the pathfinding. Kind of lowering my own chances. So you see a wizard fleeing from a dragon and riding like the wind. The wizard opens a portal and rides through, getting his hat knocked off by the edge of the gate. The dragon follows and the gate closes. You pick up the hat, dust it off and put it on. And now you are a wizard, Craghack. Or well, you are a wizard, Glinda. Do you need to do anything else? Well, go back to the town. I guess this is very far for the other people, but I think we can continue on. Oh, Dendron Arches. I guess that's gonna be an objective for someone else. So, I kind of want to leave the chests for like Labetha, for example, and for the next week's heroes. Whomever those might be. Kairi would have been really good secondary, as she has both archery and logistics. With the elves, actually, she could do like dendroid archers as well, like with the elf archers. So I think actually Melodia is going to be just walking around picking up stuff. Week of the Tortoise, and we have Aeris, who is also decent, and Ianan. Aeris is going to be an instant buy. So Meraist, I think your job is the most. But, well, Black Gate, eh? No, we did not see that. I have a feeling those are needed for a quest. And it's kind of sad I don't see any derelict ships or anything. Maybe this... No, that's not. That's not it. The boating adventure has been quite lame, sadly. Melodia, at the very least. Well, Elf is guarding some wood. That is quite unseen. Labetha, oh yeah, this is for free. This is Crystal Fields, beware Guardians. Golems step out from amid the crystals and attack. Golems. No. Obelisk. I'm kind of afraid. What if it's too many golems? We'll be back for these crystals afterwards. Cult. You marvel at the wonderful poppies, yawn and then suddenly fall asleep. A short time later you wake feeling strange, and suddenly dozens of imps rush you from all sides. No, Cult, what have you done? 100 imps? It's not dozens, that's a billion. I guess we'll do the... well... Our heroes keep getting assassinated by random ambushes. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, we should get someone to go for the other town. So I guess maybe Labetha can give the army back or receive the army. Well, I guess... okay. Aeris is gonna take the elves. He's gonna take these elves as well. And for him, these guys are actually... well, yeah. Higher speed. We could also just bring... Ultra Pegasi energy. I think actually for the first turn here, building the castle so we can build into the capital would be quite good. And I think we will be just rolling around. Can we reach this? No, we cannot. That's pretty sad. I guess we will take the pathfinding with him as well. So this is just... this is the army. So we're gonna roll around. Advanced Wisdom. And our main hero. This could have an artifact. That was just sulfur. Yeah, defense skill is quite decent. This led to here. I guess I could dimension door over there as well. And yeah, I do feel like fighting, for example, these harpies should also be worthwhile still. Experience is experience. It's kind of weird having half my spellbook be level 5 spells, like... should maybe split the Grand Elves into 2 stacks. Maybe do this. And yeah, kind of the expected result occurred. We lost nothing. Expert pathfinding, very, very good. Another chest, another big one as well. And what else is here? Well, we have an Iron 9. He could be sent to do smaller tasks. This Aeris was supposed to go here and then meet Labetha, but he's gonna be very, very slow, and Labetha is also gonna be pretty slow. I guess I could send Iron 9. Like, I don't know, to beat the imps, to get the dwarfs, maybe to explore together where Labetha is. He is an air wizard, actually. So for him, getting the book that has Fly and Dimension Door would be quite strong, wouldn't it? We'll make some 1 stacks with him, and yeah. Well, that's kind of too bad. He'll have to wait in line, unfortunately. And afterward, I do think he will be a pretty good portal guy. Do we have anyone who's generating money? Nope. Oh, their main hero is actually moving. So Merest. Well, can't land there anymore, so we might as well spend the rest of the turn exploring and then set up the next turn to land and to take the extra things. You do have the skull helmet, so yeah. That is the thing, you are regenerating mana. Okay, can't fire. The golems could just be 10, that could be like a billion, so you never know. It's better to be safe than sorry. Take the pathfinding, and unfortunately Anan is, I think, again gonna be stuck waiting for Aeris. Well, no, not really. Yeah, once again a really good turn for a capital, since nothing else is happening, and Labetha. You kind of would like to go for the scholar. There's chest, I think this connects with the land. I don't want to get you accidentally stuck, I think. Indeed, going like so. And then dimension dooring for a scholar. Maybe if even flying. But no, dimension door is like efficient. Sacrifice. Well, we're getting more and more level 5 spells without the hat, so that's something. And the gold mine as well. I think we can also take the obelisk. We'll be punished for it. So champions, do you wish to retreat? No. They're not that tough. Alright. We're gonna make like a little nook for these guys. Could use 1 spell though as well. So, this guy is full health. 1, 2. I think it makes more sense just to defend through all of this. Okay. Yeah, minus the 2 stack. And yeah, we did lose quite a few centaurs, but we did defeat the champions. We could technically deposit the elves. I think it's kind of about the same movement speed, but we'll still do it. And yeah, then we can... I think the last dimension... Actually, you know what, maybe. Well, we can't do it today, so I guess we're dimension dooring tomorrow and then going back, slow walking to the town. Maybe we could even do the Dendroid Arches. We could give the elves to the other heroes. So yeah, let's pick up the elves. Merest. Has a future in the shipping industry, so that's good. Munchkin Pond, no swimming, okay. Visions. An obelisk, sure thing. And then, yeah, we don't really see... Oh, actually, we have visions. This is what? Bruh. Oh, are we just too far away to see it? We have, like, 1 spell power. Our hero is a bit too unsmart to do things. Okay, so... This, technically that would be movement points. Okay, wait. This is what? 1,600 movement points, and we have what? 2,300. So, if we travel here, if we take away Labetha's elves, and we just leave her like this, or Glinda. Does Labetha have a lore? Yeah. But Glinda does not. They are not the same. That's kind of funny to me. Let's buy the Dendroid Arches. And let's... I guess this man is gonna be delivering. Gonna be going here and delivering the army back. And then I guess Ionan also as a... No, he didn't learn Pathfinding, damn it. He scuffed himself. His purpose was to deliver those guys back. I guess we can technically buy like a Floribert or someone. Like here, have the tent. Flutterbird, I kind of feel bad for you with the 1 halfling. Here, have this 1 griffin. This will give 1 griffin will serve you well. It will be your royal guardian in these hard times ahead. So make our main faster. And then we also had Labetha here. Yeah, Labetha, she was going. This is kind of the turn to unify armies and such, I think. Like the next upcoming turn. To decide what do I do. I guess my main hero could, in theory, go for... I kind of want to go here, you know? Explore into their territory, the territory that we're sharing with the enemy. And then Labetha could very handily... I mean, 1 hero has to go here, like these 3 locations. And then also, maybe we'll go to the Munchkin town, so we could start building a mage guild into the other town in that case. And that there's also a bunch of the chests, so a bunch of experience available, so that seems like a very good idea. So Merist, I think you will need a bit of spell power. So visions. Yeah, we still don't see the amount of dwarves, which is very, very sad. That's apparently not how visions works. And I thought I knew it. So enter arches. Let's fight them. No need to lose anything. Let's see if Mr. 3 is feeling optimistic about this one. It doesn't look like it. So, this. Then I guess Aeris would be scouting down here. I guess Ionine can do the scouting down there afterwards, after all. Flutterbird, I guess, speed 9, technically also speed 9, so Aeris, you have 1 scouting unit on you. This. Then we have 2 identical looking heroes who are same but different, but somehow same but different. Then, yeah, we can kinda, yeah, you have the book. Do we have stone skin on here? No, we do not have stone skin, so we should be able to learn the stone skin to teach it as well. So, I just wanna like reach Flutterbird. You can take your 1. Oh man, is everyone really going to end up being couriers for the main hero? Well, it looks like that. So, my main hero will need the elves. My main hero will need the Pegasi. My main hero, I guess we can take the Rampart army, and then yeah, Labetha goes out, and Labetha goes in, Glinda comes out. So speed 7. The thing with that is, this is a really good clearing army. I could make everyone else super fast. I don't have the dwarf cottage. Speed 7 is kind of the middle ground. Well, I could get the centaur stable, but I do need the wood for the other dwellings. Okay, wait, this is Glinda. Easy to mistake them. They look pretty similar, you know? I could split these into half, and then I would have two armies that are kind of like able to do things. I don't really have the unit slots. I could also get the Pegasi. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess the most optimal build path would be like unicorns, dwarves, saplings, miners, guild. Sure thing, let's do it. Let's get the unicorns. And actually, I mean, speed 7. I'm gonna take the Conflux army with me. At least these two creatures. That way, I have like a dichotomy of army. Glinda can clear this, dimension door cleared this, cleared this, and I guess go for the tent. And then head back to the second town. Yeah, I guess that makes a lot of sense. The Labetha could clear the golems. She could also just go forward here. I could also like not leave any objectives for the secondaries at all. Just do it all with the main hero. But that kind of feels a bit scuffed, you know? Let's be fair to the secondary heroes as well. Whoops. I like that these buttons are so close together. Adds all the more spice. I think I went completely correctly. Followers, I will take those even though they do slow me down. Because, well, I guess here we are kind of for... Eagle Eye would be kind of high tier. Not gonna lie, we could steal their spells. But I did already take Water Magic. Water Magic, I guess we have a few spells that can make... that can do good things because of that. Yeah, I guess getting the demon fight. Maybe getting this dimension dooring down here. Someone else can get the demon fight done. And in that case, we're also trying to make speed 8, speed 7, make a little better fast. Okay, meta-ist. I think more spell power is good. Pit Lords, we don't discriminate, we just take whatever is in here. And I guess we're going back into the boat because we can. Then you can sail and explore. Well, we're on one or the other direction. I guess going up here is kind of more of a dead end, which I do not mind at all. Could get a bunch of dwarves rallied up very, very quickly here. Aeris. Yeah, Aeris, you are now the dedicated scout over here. I guess we could use the trading post a little bit. Use and abuse the trading post. Let's take the obelisk. Wonder if the GRAIL is somewhere near my lands. And let's set him on the trading post for 1 millisecond. I do like the idea of having a trading post hero, not gonna lie. And Alamar. So, we are left with 31 Grand Elves, some Pegasi, well, I guess this would be the secondary army that is trying to do fights. It's a bit smaller, but still should be able to do things. And Labetha is a decent hero at that as well, especially when we get the mass slow. I think we can definitely do the crystals, because they're like super out of the way anyway for everyone else. Even if we don't know their quantity, can't do the Black Knights, and also the Pyramid is kind of something the main hero should be going for. And whatever the main hero leaves, we can do with Labetha afterwards. So, in the meantime, Mr. Alamar, do you have someone who is like walking in the swamp freely? I guess these two individuals. I guess we'll take the Lizard Warriors. And then you can try to also obtain some interesting stuff. I think this chest, so yeah, the billion trillion imps. Okay, advanced water magic. Glinda learns something resistance. No, you've scuffed my hero. I didn't want that. Why would I have want resistance? What have you done? I wish the secondary hero was able to do these imps. Labetha with resistance would have been much better against... Oh no! This is a massive disaster. Well, let's go fight these pack of raids. Well, they decided to... Actually, can I... They're gonna steal less than 6 mana. Can't believe it, they just gave me resistance against my own will. I wish I could refuse that. That was not something I wanted, that was not something I needed. Damn it. That's super sad. I guess we'll have enough wood next turn to build something. Hey Nova Soul, have a good stream. Thank you. Have a good map making process. I mean, that kind of sounded weird, but I meant like, I assume you're making more maps. I meant enjoy making more maps, because I do enjoy playing them. That's... okay, they are running out of the portal and back into it. We will build in the rampart, of course, the most important thing, the dwarven cottage. Actually, we could have built the dragons. I kind of forgot they have the better build path. Magical level 2, which we could have just completely ignored the dwarves. We could have had a dragon instead, but no. I chose to have dwarves. Obelisk. This is a problem. It's kind of blocked off. So, well, it makes the Aeris very sad. High 9. Oh, I never picked up the... Oh, what? You cannot... Oh, you can pick it up, I just never did. Vampire's Call. Yeah, I kind of... I guess I discriminated against that item. That's pretty sad of me. Alamar, let's get the pathfinding and roll back into the town. Yeah. Then, let's see how big is the Guardian for the crystals. Golem step out of the crystals and attack. It's just 6, damn it. I think I could have beaten that with the elementals. Actually, it would have been like a very difficult fight though. I think we also need to just ask them politely to chill out a little bit. He's walking down there, brother. But why? I like that everything in my army is like themed on the white collar. So, ooh, air magic, that's a very big one as well. 10 crystals, very good. And then we can probably beat the other crystals very easily as well. 19 earth elementals. It's technically army, but it's like army that is bad, unless for doing like a utopia. Yeah, I maybe should put the elves down south. I feel like the... Oof. Yeah, the negative morale. So being quite nasty, I think we can hit here without too much of a worry. The earth elemental is indeed coming closer. We could have tactics. Tactics could be decent, but I also do want more schools of magic, and I'm kind of forced into resistance, so do think we'll skip it for now. Also, logistics would be something I would consider. I'll take the Lady Bird of Luck. And I suppose we... Oof. Are a bit short to Dimension Door. Well, it's kind of by design, I suppose. This, though, is kind of... Well, I guess in that case it makes sense to Dimension Door into the demons. Demons are... Again, one of those slow walker types. I don't really want too many slow walkers. I said that and then I buy the dwarves, but at least they are like in such high quantities that it makes sense having them. You know? So that's that. They finally fought the automatons, so maybe it's time to check their army. Plus 2000 gold. So they have... Gulcheria has a bunch of serpent flies, which is a bit nasty, but she hasn't really done anything else. And Gerwulf is also... Gerwulf also has some decent units, or decent stacks at least. I will. I know White Cross felt a bit underwhelming, but I insist that the AI fumbled hard on that playthrough. I mean, I'll accept that. The AI can't be in tip-top shape all the time as well, you know? I guess we're going here. Guess in that case... Melodia doesn't really have much of a purpose. Will kind of maybe. Like this. Damn it, it's super far away. I was like, oh, we can reach it with the dwarves. In that case, hold it, let's just... Can we still reach? Yeah, we can still reach. That's pretty decent. Can at least make him somewhat faster and, like... Did he level up into anything that needs mana? No. He didn't. Day 7, so it's time for Miners Guild. And... yeah. Glinda will be doing this. Archery would be decent, but I only have one ranged stack, and that one ranged stack is gonna get focused down like God knows it, you know? So this we can take the white border guard and or the green border guard. And I would kinda like visions. We need visions, I mean 150 movement points would remain, and this is 120, so Munchkin Town. I feel like this is something we can do and we should do. And yeah, also repositioning the troops, as I said, finally. And this is quite a bit of dwarfs, so they were like 30-30 or 25-25 at the beginning. So this guy moves here, boom. Boom, actually they're super duper speedy. I wish I had Bless, but I do not. Maybe, since he can't really reach. So just, damn it, the one unit that was not supposed to miss morale. I mean, are we trying to hit them? No. Oh wait, actually, I need to make like a safe space. For my pixie. Oop. Well, so much for a safe space for the pixie. Well, I guess we can try to brawl down Mr. Dwarf. Oh, this is the new round already. Okay. Well, rip to those pixies. Here, we definitely need a, where are you? Let's build 1, 2, 3. Let's build a mage guild here. 100%. And we can get the upgraded dwarfs here, and there's a treasury here as well. So that's something at the very least. Any interesting spells here? Bless. Bless is a good one because I have water magic already. Other than that, any good objectives here? I guess the elves... I guess we could dimension door here for the double. Unclear the treasuries. Yeah, Labetha. In the meantime, we'll attack the crystals. It's just one golem, really. And I was so afraid. I was like, there's gonna be quite a lot of them. I could go for the pyramid. And I could also go for the Black Knights. Problem is, without like a town portal, everything feels a bit scuffed, you know? I guess Labetha could also be reinforced and just go there instead. Okay, so the objective that Meraist has been waiting for, but it is a bit too big. That's quite a shame. So we'll put this guy here, and yeah. I think Glinda will be heading down south, meanwhile Labetha will be heading up north. But this is just one fight. I guess this really makes sense to do with the main all at once. So yeah, maybe we'll instead pivot to this side with the Corsairs. Seaman growth. We could buy the maps of the sea for 10,000 gold. I wonder if that's actually worth it. We'll think about that choice. Gems, thank you, because gems are actually gonna be on short supply and very soon. Then, boom, boom, we can also build a dragon dwelling relatively soon. At least I would hope so. And that's kind of what we should be doing. I think, well, marketplace. Somehow wood is still a problem, like an actually pretty big problem. So first thing we should build is probably this dwelling. So upgrade the Pegasi so we have a speed 11 creature somewhere around. Who do we have? We have a Thorgrim, the resistance man, and we have Spint, the pirate man. Yeah, oops, I was trying to merge like 2 units together so I could buy out more units. And do this. We can... what is Melodia? Fortunately she doesn't have that many movement points. She does have the fly, so at least she's somewhat useful. I guess she can be the hero that visits the 3 things here every single week, and then we can put somebody into the second town. Yeah. I guess Labetha will not be restoring her mana, but will just be going forward. Instead, I would like to grab some silver Pegasi. And give those to Labetha. So she could be faster. We would be upgrading the existing ones. The new silver Pegasi would be... I don't know what's like speed 3, speed 3, speed 4 creatures. Everyone is super hella slow in my town. We would be staying out like this to have more movement points, even though on this hero they're kind of irrelevant. So Labetha needs to not forget her army. She doesn't have a big army, that's kind of the problem. Golems are technically better at fighting, but they also screw the morale a little bit too much. I have like, what, -1? Yeah, I still have -1, it's pretty sad. Let's see if we can get those elves to join us. I could also just not have the elementals, just rolling with the birds. So, view air, but it's not that exciting. The elves willingly join you against the evil, which and let you have the resources as a bonus. Wow, thank you, 25 regular elves. This is quite good. We definitely were wood starved. And yeah, unfortunately the next skill roll is going to be a wild one. I can't dimension door twice. I would still go for the... Oh boy, I wish I could upgrade the elves. Not having a town portal is very, very sad. Having 2 marketplaces, or I could have another tavern here, but I think the Mage Guild is going to be the play. Building up one ASAP would be very, very important. And I do think 10,000 gold for the maps of the seas is quite decent. So, this we would have explored anyway. This here has nothing, which is pretty sad. This down south, oh, there is a ship, there's a boat here. So another secondary hero could be put into the water and I could enjoy exploring the waters. And also, there is a orange boat and the black tent over there. So, Meraist, what are you doing? What is the most important thing? I guess going for those sea chests. I just thought maybe building the Mage Guild in the main town would have been smarter, because then I can also build a dragon dwelling afterwards. Oh, double man. Here, out of all places. If I knew that, I would have gone here with my main hero and would have let someone else have the secondary town adventures. Well, this kind of makes me a bit sad. Well, something else is gonna make me a little bit sad, I feel like. It's gonna be the level up. A horde of monks standing before the gate demand resource to enter the school. You better give them what they want. For failure to do so would be bad, very bad. Well, now, take the attack skill. Can't really do the stockpile, and I have to think... I was gonna dimension door here and here. I don't have... I could also fly, 20. I guess it's, yeah, more efficient to just fly over here. And I can't really do the stockpile just yet. We can get the Keymaster's tent, and we can kind of skedaddle out of here. Then, what do we need? What can we afford? So that's another question. So, elves are speed 7. Unicorns, as they are also speed 7. That means we can have them in the army, but we could also have centaurs if we upgraded them to centaur captains into the army. And that would be quite decent, wouldn't it? So like I would be 1, 2, 3, 4, I would be trading with some wood. I would be doing this. Boom. Boom. Now we have some sort of a resemblance of a decent army. Semblance of an organized military force. So, yeah, now Labetha has some pretty decent stacks. She can and she will be moving to defeat these Corsairs. I guess... Technically, this man can scholar some spells that are, well... Aeris also has scouting and also his Pegasus speciality, I suppose. Look, Aeris, we're gonna do one for you. We're gonna give you the Pegasus and Alamar will head back. Meanwhile, you will be the main guy helping Labetha, so you're two heroes going at the same place at the same time. Then, I think Ionine is completely fine taking, chests, because things like this could happen. We could leave this to Labetha. We could assume that Ionine can also take over. Something very... Well, then, I guess the resources that I would have more, like plenty of, is crystal. Even though I have ambitions of building a dragon dwelling. So, some interesting spells, but the level 4 spells are what really matters here. And yeah, actually we should go for the wood piles first. Labetha, unfortunately, really slow. Alamar, unfortunately not enough different. There's like too many troops in the town, which is a bad habit that I have. I kind of don't want to delete anything, so we have a bunch of them. I mean, level 3 and you have 4 things going for you. And level 4 and you also have 4 things going for you. Well, so I guess it's personal preference. So we're just gonna do this. Skeleton with nothing. And I mean, I suppose, why not? Really? I9 could also take the double mana, and both of them could clear. And then also Aeris is just following them. Skeleton has nothing, it's kind of a shame. An oasis here. Yeah, there is something here, and hopefully that witch hut is very good. Armor. So, my problem is that I don't have earth magic, I don't have air magic. I don't have logistics, I don't have sorcery. I had diplomacy, which was forced on me. Armor is kind of like a decent thing, especially because, yeah, most of my army is tanky. Tanky Rampart army, I guess we'll take it. But now we can only have one school of magic, so that's very bad. And also I think I will be fighting the Dendroids and then going back here, and then Dimension Dooring here. Yeah, this is gonna be the plan. I guess we can always keep upgrading the town. I guess we'll use this first, because the gems are like gonna be, you know, you upgrade it once, and then the rest of the gems you can use for the, what is it called? 1, 2, 3. Mage Guild. So, Meteor Shower, so this is not the Mage Guild, this is a failure. We do not have Town Portal. Hey Alkin, how are you doing? I also wonder, they have more towns but less heroes. By the way, Alkin, do you like my 2 heroes? Labetha was so good they made a clone for her. So, Hourglass of the Evil Hour. Yes. Flotsam with no wood. Flotsam with some wood. Okay, that is immediately really good. Any flotsam that can give me wood is just brilliant. A ribcage. Well, we got some spell power. That's pretty decent. This fight could be annoying. I do not have spell casting, essentially, if I want to keep the Dimension Doors. By the way, Alkin, this map is pretty crazy. You start with Dimension Door in your spell book. And I don't think we're gonna need to kite anything here. I think Mr. 3, even if he morales is a bit too slow. And pepper him with arrows. Very good. And let's pick up the extra attack skill. Let's pick up that. Fire magic is kinda yikes. And I think we will actually go for the Forbidden Dwarven Treasury. Would have liked to upgrade the elves first, you know, but it is what it is, as they say. So I think we can brawl down the bigger stack of elves. Yeah, big bird, a big brain. Okay, then they can move. Space them out like this. We can run into both corners, I suppose, 1 and 2. And then, well, we could also kite them a little bit if we really wanted to. I think it's not gonna be necessary, but I could morale, so it could be not better to do it. So, wait, actually, I just lost the griffin. Too bad. I think we will be. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, that's very good. I think the elves now are able to finish it. Boom. So we got some more crystal finally. Labetha can actually make a very good army split here, so we could reach them like immediately, essentially. If they do decide. We do wish to fight them though, and yeah, well, oof. One of the stacks does not reach. I think we can still salvage it if we just haste up. Could have also waited for like morale, but okay, that was pretty solid, all things considered. Then yeah, actually, I feel like you could be the guy who's just going into this boat if it's like for free, hopefully. Yeah, should have realized that that was a thing that can happen, but yeah, I dimension doored into the biome, so I kind of didn't realize that as soon as possible. We'll take the chest, we'll take the thing here. Aeris will be scooping up the gold. This guy's here for the trading. Kind of would like Thorgrim, just if for nothing else, for the. Let's buy a tavern actually. I can't really put him into the town. Well, I think the age of the one troglodyte. The age of the one troglodyte is over. And yeah, we will indeed have Thorgrim just because he comes with the army, which we can later use. And I guess we're upgrading something in the main town, it's gonna be the trees. Hey look, it's Mr. My maps are harder. Just kidding, mate. Wait, Novasoul evolved to Novasoul Gaming. If you want hard map, try Limes Inferior and come back 3 months later. Oh no, 3 months. Is that how much? Is that how long it takes to beat it now? So I wonder if they will open the gate. I am kind of both waiting for them to do it and also hoping they don't, so I could keep on adventuring a little bit more. I know that I'm on a time limit, but I feel quite safe. Yeah, I like how I left these resources here. Then which one? This one was the one that I didn't do yet. Guess we will fly over to it. And we don't really have any magic to do things with, so I really like my setup here with the griffins. I guess I could also technically kite them back a little bit, so that at least that would be. Yeah, this guy goes here, this guy goes here. They gravitated towards the grandest of the elves. So 3 stack. I guess this is kinda dangerous. They could morale. I think it's okay. One of them got kited, so now it's like easy peasy. and that is 5 crystals. So, what we need desperately is to recharge my mana. This could be a really good way to do it. This, going here and then going to the magic, double mana spring. This is mana after the next turn. And this is mana in a couple turns, like 3 turns I would say, but this also, it leaves me open on the map, like I can go places. I think maybe I will wait a little bit before I decide. Let's put Earth Magic here, and also in that case, do I want to take... I think yes, we can take one of them. It's completely fine. Watering Hole. Last Earth Magic. This, and then Ionine is completely fine, jumping into the boat. Had the makings of a great hero, decided to not use them. Gargoyles flap down from the mountains and attack. Brother, what? What are these ambushes? So blast the upgraded version. Damn it, you got Aeris this time. Next time you won't be so lucky. So this would be, yeah, multiple turns, but this is also like a watering hole. I do like the idea here. Plus we can actually... Could we like rally something down here through multiple heroes? No, it's a bit of a problem, the army rallying at the moment. So I could build the... I should build the level 2 mage guild. Let's actually get a second marketplace so we can get more crystals generating in the background, essentially. So, Mage Guild level 2 in the main town. Anything interesting? A couple decent spells. Not having decent spells actually could be the end of me. And yeah, I still think it's worthwhile keeping everything here. So, Merist, you are providing money with your existence, you have artifacts, but you can't land anywhere, you're kind of just here, you know? I guess what you can do is you can kind of spy on them a little bit. That's about it for your usefulness. Can't land anywhere here, maybe you could land there, but I think the closest way is like here. And after that there are like... I wonder what this is about. Maybe we need to defeat those gargoyles to unlock like a quest gate for them. That is a bit scary to me because if I miss it and the time expires, oh no. And yeah, I did take the tent. Yeah, I should maybe look for the dark blue tent. Like, you know, careful, look out for it. And I was kind of thinking this I could do when I come back with I9, but at the same time, am I going back with him? It's a great question. So we can actually boom return these two. This, we could also be looking for the GRAIL. So anyway, Glinda can do this. She did visit that, that's very good. She can very nicely get the Giga Mana. And I wonder if it's worthwhile Dimension Dwarfing already in this turn or not. Really? Well, I could go to their zone very conveniently. I don't see a quest hut or anything. I could, yeah. Could like attack them by secret. Don't want to lose my main hero, so we would have to look into that. And yeah, here with the gargoyles. What do I think about that? I feel like this is a fine fight. My main hero also is pretty close. I think maybe I just... You know what? Let's do this. Then we can leave her on the faster unit. Take away the gold bag. It's not really something we want or can have. Oh, actually I have an idea. I'll borrow this for 1 millisecond. I'll rally up the army. Can I buy like another dude? Yeah, we can buy spin for sure. And then wait, well, no, Alamar has too little mana for what I wanted to do. Okay, we'll build a dwarven cottage. Oh, actually, wait, dragon cliffs exist, I need to remember that in the next turn. And the research silo also exists. It's pretty decent. I could try to rally like halfway, but no, it's just like... So he's gonna be going back to the town, then from the town I would need another hero who could like... Can he reach to the town? That's a good question. Like Spint, are you going to 1700 movement points? Like technically I could put him in the town once everything is upgraded and then go to Alamar, and Alamar could do the rest of the journey with Labetha, and then Labetha can dimension door back to Glinda, and Glinda can do this little objective and then dimension door over to their side. That is kind of what I want to do. The standard 2000 gold. That is very, very good. Ooh, yeah, it's kind of... I thought there would be something I didn't quite think about. Sure thing, Mr. Spent, Mr. Alamar. Well, it's also day 7, so army rallying like this. I mean, do I want the Dragon Cliffs? Do I want the more money? I think we have enough money. We're swimming in gold, essentially. I do think the Dragon Dwelling is something that I was missing wood for like decades, and then suddenly in a couple turns there's like a bunch of a bunch of wood popping off. So let's get the dragons. Don't really care about the one dragon though, Mr. One Dragon. So maybe though, actually, we can dimension door back. It's a bit of a shame. I guess I could double, like, hold it, and kind of rally just in the next turn. I did have Labetha here with enough mana. Give away the wizard's hat, and yeah, actually we don't really want the griffins anymore. Yeah, because of the morale. Okay, so Glinda, bunch of gargoyles attack. We've already seen these ones. Well, like so. So we wouldn't have any problems with them moraling. So 1 and 2. Technically we could grab the dwellings as well. Okay, it really wants to give me the eagle eye, doesn't it? I want another school of magic. I demand another school of magic. Okay, do it like so, and well, yeah, we would have to go into this direction. We don't have a hat. The army rallying is just going maximally bad. So yeah, that it is what it is. And Jeremy with his cannon as well. So, Month of the Plague. Is my one dragon dead? Yes, my one dragon's dead. Damn it. Well, I guess in that case, I'm very happy we rallied everything we could have rallied. As that is just very, very sad. I suppose, well... Okay, well, Meraist is just gonna be happy to buy the extra mercenary troop from the camp. Melodia, I guess she'll pick up the sulfur that's been laying there for eons. Ionine is gonna be stuck in the water for 1 billion years. And the other heroes. Why did I take them back? There's nothing new to buy. It's just... okay, you know what? This... I don't need this elemental. Yeah, that's it. Mr. Spent, listen. You took an army. We will dismiss you. We'll buy out Mr. Ryland. We will upgrade the couple of creatures that he actually brought with him. Pretty good. That's basically the best army rally I can hope to achieve in this case. So this, then, basically everything, but you can keep, I guess, the Oceanids. Go here. We'll keep those. Then Labetha can actually move herself to take the army, like the super slow army. Okay, now we have 1 billion Grandels. I guess we'll put them on this side, so 10th evades. Nobody is the same speed as the elves, so there shouldn't be any problems. Yeah, dwarfs, trees. This would be my attacking army. And what I can do, visit the mana spring and then just wait for the next turn, patiently wait for the next turn. So Mystic Pond would have been good at the end of the week though. And yeah, Philodobert just chilling here. Yeah, so the dwarves got halved, so that's pretty sad. We could do this maybe with the other heroes, with whatever army is left. Maybe one of them is good enough to do it. Maybe we could also... yeah, we can take like the gargoyles. What other dwellings do I have? Gargoyles. A handful of gargoyles, a handful of dwarfs. Whatever army was here, like golems. And try to beat down those guards, and then yeah, the pyramid. I was thinking maybe I could actually go vice versa for the pyramid as well. So I'm set up for a pretty big attack on the enemy at the moment. Sprocket is the main villain of this channel. And the guy who made one of the hardest maps humankind can witness. Alkin spreading some nasty rumors. Main villain of the channel. I'm happy I'm not a big of a YouTuber who can get into drama yet, because then we would have a main villain of the channel for sure. And that would be kinda sad. I think Alamar can kinda help. So Labetha, you will simply dimension door here. Gerwulf is caught with his pants down. And Glinda will jump on the opportunity. Man with no pants. Well, we can do a mass bless, we can do a mass dispel. His like stats are pretty decent. Aha! They threw a nice bolt. Very rude. Double shooting ballista. Actually, he got his ballista thing for his specialty. So, I do have one haste technically available. I think we. Okay, yeah, I was thinking he would just escape, so I didn't want to cast anything. I could buy a crown for my head, I suppose. Buy some pants for someone else, Loins of the Legion. More elves. I could also just get another spell and do this objective very quickly. But I think it's time to check out what my final, skill is gonna be. 10 gems? What is this 3 talking about? Absolutely not. 10 gems, sure thing. So, it's either luck or mysticism. I think the map is small enough, I would rather take luck. It's a combat skill, it can help me. You find an apple still clinging to a tree and pick it off. How would you like it if I picked fruit off you? The tree yells. Suddenly, it and other nearby trees attack. This dendroid is very upset. He was an apple tree. Now he's been violated. Oh no. He's minding his own business. We'll ask him politely to walk closer. Okay, that works. And now we can smash him. And yeah, advanced luck. And it's very sad. We only have one. My hero turned out to not be that good, but then again I was forced into resistance. Don't have archery, don't have anything of value. I guess I could technically do the side objectives there, and then also collect the army here. Give him one serpent fly. And yeah, Ryland is not that useful of a man, sadly for him. Door on treasury is something I want to build. But yeah, we will wait for the resources to naturally collect. So, might still check out what's there. Shall we go to there? Ryland will do this. The real Labetha please stand up. So, Gargoyles, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 of them. Then what is this little sign? Canyon of the Gargoyles, keep out. Well, yeah, they did not like my presence here. As it turns out. I9 finds a little bit of gold. And then I am worried that I will need the Keymaster tent, but then again attacking them very easily here right now, that could also be a thing. But then again, this is like no one else. The pyramid could have, I technically have the wizard's hat, so I don't really need to worry. I guess the secondary heroes will have something to do if I leave it like that, so yeah, I talked myself into it. I guess we are going to the middle and up. Is this the correct path? Pandora box. Guess we'll take the 1 stat point if we're here already. So, 7 orcs. I have a feeling I will need a hero here. Did Meraist have any spell? No, he just has stone skin. This is kind of scuffed. So he'll have to be like going there. Take these dwarfs. At least we have a decent amount of dwarfs. If nothing else. Then Ryland. Iron having the best shipping destiny of his life. So Labetha, what can Labetha do? It's kinda sketch. She could go for one of these mana things, she could go for the plus on defense stat. I suppose that is the next best thing. And yeah, Glinda should be actually dimension dooring upwards. I don't want to get stuck anywhere now. Ooh. So who's this? This is Gerwulf. I think we can assassinate Gerwulf very, very easily. Glorious victory. Foolish Gerwulf. Ooh, thank you for the artifacts that you brought to me. He brought some very good, juicy artifacts to me. That is very, very good. I guess we will take the extra level up. And yeah, I do not have the ability to dimension door, so I hope that they do not buy any more units in the town for the time being. And Bron as well does not have any units, so they should have another hero somewhere nearby. Keep looking at this like it will, like new things will spawn. I think I should be building up the town though. So yeah, the main two things will be a mage guild and a treasury. Melody. You do have 30 mana, and you do have a meteor shower, but this is like a very pathetic meteor shower. One spell power is like quite something else. It's, yeah, it's not really worthwhile, is it? And then in that case, Ryland should also be trying to deliver these troops back so we can at least upgrade them. So at least the other heroes have a chance, and yet this, thankfully, kind of worked out. Well, they're gonna shoot my elves, I know this for sure. At least we gave them a more appealing stack. They have this town quite built up. I actually learned some new spells from this. Shield is a spell I actually did not have, surprisingly. Forgetfulness is now here. Ice Bolt. I do think Bron. I was gonna say something about Bron, but then I lost my train of thought. I guess we can assassinate him. I was thinking maybe I can buy other heroes in the tavern here. That would be pretty useful. And yeah, actually, in this town, in these towns, I guess I am actually building up the Mage Guild here. So, Prayer and Clone. And yeah, the other heroes are gonna open the Keymaster's tent. I've seen the green one, I've seen the purple one, the blue, dark blue one. We're working on it very, very hard to see that one. Then, Bron, I think you... Well, it's actually a shame. I do want you to not exist anymore. You could have some artifacts, I thought. Pendant of Photo Recall. Forgetfulness would have not worked on this man. He was too smart for that. And what is happening here? What are these heroes? Torosaur has nothing. Evil Cousin. Evil Cousin. That is not Verdish. And Voy. We do have to look out for Evil Cousin, but the other guys I think I can beat with relative ease, and I also would like to know what is over there, so maybe it's time to Dimension Door. Here. Where does this go to? Here. Okay, so what is this? You come across a small pool of crystal, clear water with some clothes around it. After picking through the garments, you determine that they probably belong to a witch at one time, although why she left her clothes here is a mystery. As you're about to leave, you notice a message scrolled into the mud near the water. It reads, "I'm melting." Alright, thank you for that, Cape of Conjuring. What is this? A tired old guard says, "Only with the defeat of the evil gargoyles of the north shall die, away be free." So we do need to beat these. This is like a quest objective. And there is a black tent here, so I guess we can Dimension Door afterwards. I can just Dimension Door in the town, but I don't need to like defeat anything else. Problem is I can't do it. I can't go back in the same turn. Which melted. Ay. What a sad way to go. Anyway. Yeah, what army would we be taking to fight things? This is probably the best we could amass. And then, yeah, Ryland is just not that good as a man. Okay, secondaries will burst into their land, and actually Merest, you could leave the boat here, so it's easier to access for everyone. But then again, it would make more sense to access it from the other side. I mean, that other ship... I feel like Merest is completely fine. You know what? Merest could even be the guy who fights those Dread Knights. We don't have anything in the town. They also didn't have the upgraded Hydra Dwelling, so they were not the only ones who were behind on building things. We'll build the door and treasury the next turn though. And I wonder what is in the Pandora box, so... $2,000 gold, that's beautiful. And yeah, I suppose we can take away everything that is slower from Mr. Merest. Axis is ferrying the army here. Alamar is ferrying the army over here. I think fly would make more sense. And nice Keymaster tent. Purple one-way exit. Huh? Oh, it would be here. That would kind of be okay actually, to be honest, but then again I would like to see what is here. These guys are like free experience to me essentially though. You know what, I already have a big stack. We have a very good anti-magic stack. You know what, actually, let's go. Let's beat these guardians. Let's do like an accidental mega army rally. So I do think I can spare one bless to make the fight even more convenient. Elves decided to morale, or luck rather, very convenient. Then boom, boom, and fire elemental. So it's not that exciting, really. The real Labetha has decided to get a level up. And yeah, I guess guess Melodia. And it's day 7, so this needs 10 ore. Guess we can sell some resources. No, what have I done? Damn it, 1, 2, 3, 4. I sold it for wood. It's so natural as a rampart, you're always lacking wood. Why would you not be selling away things for wood? And then the Mystic Pond, I don't really care about it, we only need 2 level 5 mage guilds. And this town is also kind of exposed, but then again, like we would see, it would, you know, we can defend it, trust me. Damn it, I will have to eat my words. No marauder growth. Melodia, where are you? Here you are. We can give you boom, 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 and that is it. And we can give you the 2 artifacts here. What is Meres actually with his artifacts? He could get the missing experience right there as well. Access would confiscate his items, and he would be like a proper town sitting hero. So yeah, Labetha is gonna go. The evil knights of the north salute you and then attack. They saluted me, but then they decided to run away, but then they decided to attack me. So I'm not sure how to feel about that one. So I think we can bless up, and I actually think, well, maybe we haste up the elves on the second turn. They saluted me and then they decided to run away. Kind of a treachery is that. So then we can... No, that was the wrong spell, fool. I was gonna... Dimension door here, next to the stable. Is that a risky move? There is a magic well here and there's also a thing there. Yeah, I feel like we can take the stable. So, Melodia can pick up with these things. We could have another army going for the... Like, I suppose, well... You could use the shield. Yeah. I guess we're using this guy. Guess we're using this guy. And... yeah. My man is using some very suspiciously bad army. That's a bit of a shame. So... And I guess this guy, Axis, he can meet with the main hero. And one thing that definitely needs to happen is... Kairi and Coronius, both would be good, but... I just want to buy out all their units. I think nobody defending this as well would be... It's fine, right? Yeah, only the weaker heroes are approaching us. The map art for this map is kind of lit with the fog of the war, not gonna lie. Oh, you mean like this one? It looks kind of like devil horns, but I don't see anything else there. Okay, the heroes trying to take back their town, and I do think we can do a surprise. So, Meres finally, after a billion trillion years, wanted to get earth magic as well. After a billion trillion years, we can put you in the town. You've generated like a lot of money for us. I guess I don't really... No one's gonna take the chest anymore, like for experience, so we're gonna just take it for gold. And then Axis can open this gate and we can... I'll technically have the two components. I do want the luck item. I think this is really good for what I have going. Then I'll take the stables. This. Take the magic well. And then we kind of have to... Yeah. Evil cousin is going to be... going forward there, so Draken. Could have reached you, but now it's a dream. It didn't come through. Okay, try to rally the army. I was very happy that he still is very useful. Okay, conjuring, very nice. Axis. They have a bunch of imp caches here. So yeah, that's quite interesting. Alamar. Keymaster. Oh yeah, this Keymaster has been seen. I wonder if we can actually beat them with this little army. Like the 50 Gargoyles. If not, well then at least you gave it your best shot. And yeah, actually you will have 2 extra spell power, so you will have some beautifully powerful spells. So yeah, they do attack here. Their army is quite decent in size, so not having a hero here kind of sucks. We don't want to hit, we want to have maximum stacks available alive, so the towers could shoot once more. So 25 and 5, so Draken, Lotus Victory. Draken was quite easy to defeat. Then, I don't like the fact that there are heroes in the town. Photosaur was quite easy to beat as well. I would actually like to go for more mana. So, maybe going back and actually reinforcing my own army would be something. Okay, and maybe, just maybe at this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Show me what you got. What is your level 5 spell? It is Earth Elemental, damn it. It's not good. It's not what I wanted. This is where the next Flotsams are. Closest ones, to us at least. Axis will make some 1 stacks. And then... I still have a month, technically. And yeah, they have 3 towns, so... But I do want to explore this little area as well. I feel like it could be useful. Especially if that hero would move out of the town, I wouldn't mind it too much. Oh yeah, their hero kind of did that. They got baited into a very bad deal for themselves, so 60. Oh, they have a... yeah, the tent. It's been buffed, hasn't it? I was like, I can get 3 flies, but no, I can get 2 flies. because the tent has been buffed, and this actually doesn't help too much. So, spell power number 1, spell power number 2. Let's do this, and let's do it so we can actually arrive afterwards. The evil gargoyles of the north glare at you, call you nasty names, and show you rude hand gestures before they attack. Rude hand gestures. This man could not take the rude hand gestures. So, 160 is the highest damage we can get, so we can do it. So we can do this once again. We restart. Being very successful in U-turn. So then I want the Gnome Marauder to hit more. Yeah, he's like one of the more powerful troops in the army. So yeah, let's do this. Then let's attack this 11 stack. Alright, and this was actually a pretty clean fight, I would say. So 12, ooh, some monies. Okay, that's pretty good. 12 gems, they assumed you would be missing gems. Now, would I be defending here against evil cousin? I think I would. My mana would not be restored, so I would kind of have to go like so. I would like to actually have the units swapped around a little bit. And yeah, they actually built the thing. We have a tent as well, and yeah, everything here is fine. In that case, Marist can do that. Marist can actually visit these two locations for the extra resources, not that they would be too relevant at the moment, but still. And Melodia, what can you do? Well, I could draw this hero away, but that's not what I want. I wonder if 10 gems... We'll give you a level up here though. Learning, sure thing. So for you level up. Haven't seen this Keymaster yet. It's kinda sad. Don't know where the red one is. And yeah, basically the big fight of the map. And I do have like an implosion, or a couple implosions going for me. Other than that, I actually don't really have that many decent artifacts. And yeah, they do go and attack me. That's quite expected. Oh, but yeah, the troops are in mismatching order. So I wonder if probably casting Bless in the first turn is very worthwhile. Then probably hitting the wyverns here makes sense. That one was very expected, so what could we do? We could Forgetfulness their shooter for 9 mana. I could try to bolt him down. I kind of like brawling. I guess maybe let's do it. I don't usually cast Forgetfulness. I want to see, yeah, well, cause them to do that. That's pretty nasty. Anyway, they put their shooter in position where I can shoot him. And kind of, well, since he's blinded, maybe we can make a nice little shield. And the Grand Elf, okay. I think you're blessing again. I do like the fact that they're blinded, so get to dismantle their units very easily. Ah, resistance actually worked once. Amazing. What a good skill. Just kidding. Okay. I think we should blast him like so. The wizard has you know, woken up anyway. Can slow him down. I maybe should have actually casted like an implosion. I want him to run away, and yeah, lost one unicorn for nothing basically. Titan's Gladius shielded the damned. Shaman's puppet, okay. Very good fight here. We got a bunch of good artifacts. Speed necklace I actually prefer. This gives me more mana as well. So actually more mana for the dimension doors is quite welcome. So what is everyone else doing? I9 with his most epic boating trip ever. 5 Pegasi. Ooh, nice. We have creatures of our own faction. So. I think Melody is quite fine to keep exploring, like right here. Then, I think, as well, buying out a hero here would be decent if only we had some unit to give them. I kinda like both Coronius and the Kyrie. Gonna take Coronius, gonna leave the Rampart troops. Gonna teach Coronius some spells, gonna say goodbye Coronius. Oh, actually, something very good happened, so then Kyrie is gonna be dismissed. We have a level 1 clans and we have a Tiva. Tiva is the perfect member of the society here. Yeah, Tiva can very simply... Oh, Voy almost snuck up on me by standing still. So we have to assassinate Voy. Make a dimension door. Over to there, we can explore this little fancy area. It doesn't look like anyone has been there. Maybe they have a couple towns here. Maybe they have one very small town somewhere hidden. Number of towns now, yeah, there are 5 towns total. And also her stats are not that impressive. I think I could go for her and attack her immediately and be fine, but... We'll hunt for their secondaries first for a little bit. And now you don't want to have the Anti-Magic. Got it memorized. Thank you, very cool. So, Lodius, this is a free 3, this 3 is for free indeed. I'll sure think we'll take the expert luck. I9 is having the best adventure. The 7 pixies rowing the boat, or maybe he's rowing the boat for them. So, so wait. Alamar, I guess we can give him the troops. Tiva. Obelisk. So, this looks like what? Terrain. These look like rough terrain mountains, or am I crazy? Oh, it's here, somewhere, right? Yeah. These mountains... the GRAIL is like somewhere here. We could maybe start digging for it. I feel like that is going to be a good investment. Medusa Queens. Ooh, very easy. Sources, we can grab a little bit of mana. Sure, we can grab quite a bit of mana. Then we can actually use our mobility even more. that was a fine fight. And let us upgrade everything. So this goes first. Centaurs or something I will take. I have a billion dwarfs, so of course we're gonna take dwarf masters into the battle. I'll take this. Do we discriminate against the dragon? The dragon dwelling discriminates against the self by being so damn expensive. Floribert is always happy to help us with the extreme trade rates for the resources. So build the dragon dwelling, and then actually I like how what I was missing for the dragons wasn't the gold, it was actually like ore out of all things. So now the 2 dragons have joined the fray. And I think they actually have the town in the middle there. So 2000 gold in the pockets. Aeris can chill here, both of them. I like how both of them have the exact same unit equipped. Torgrim gonna be visiting the windmills. And hold up, which hero had more useful in combat, but I don't think we're gonna see combat when I align. One of the heroes had some artifacts for creature growth and whatnot. It's not him. It's not him. It's Melodia. Oh, Melodia should be going to the town ASAP in that case. I think Alamar wants to stay in the boat because we don't know what to do with him yet. Take this, nice artillery. And then I think 1 haste is gonna be very, very good. This is the only passage. Yeah, this is the only passage, so we would go back and we would go into their town. It looks like they have a smaller town for the lower tier creatures. There's nothing else is really, you know, they've not shown anything else. Then haste up. And then I suppose we would dimension door into whoever this is. This is just a regular gargoyle. We're just chilling, not doing anything. We decided to vandalize him for the experience. I mean, every stat now is going to be a stat over my opponent. It's going to be pretty good. Maybe Labetha just goes forward. And this man, well, yeah, there's just this one ship. It's pretty difficult to beat it without like a decent army. Anything to build, like YOLO Mystic Pond, I suppose. Yeah, we would need like 2 crystals to build the other one. And let us see the Mystic Pond in its all glory. And so the Mystic Pond in its full glory gave me 1 sulfur. And this Mystic Pond in its full glory gave me 4 crystal. Amazing. If you were locked with 7 pixies in a boat and you could do anything you want, what would you do? Fantasy unlocked. I mean, Lukainen is an elemental. This is representing the conflicts. He's rowing, and the pixies, like, he's probably the one rowing the boat while they're chilling, and they're on a cruise of their lives. My man is like fishing out floatsomes and then half of the time they're empty as well. It's not really living what I would call a dream. So we buy someone in the town. We could also just buy out our entire army. Then 1, 2. I think we will opt into more spell power. I feel like it's time to cast a big implosion at the end of the map for sure. Then, yeah, we are. Let's just be closer to the GRAIL location. Thorgrim here, trying his best, but unfortunately he is a resistance hero. His best is never gonna be good enough. I think Labetha actually, yeah, just go for the stables. And Melodia. What is here? It's just like Idol of Fortune. Nothing too impressive. Yeah, I don't think that man can take the town. He could take mine and it would be annoying because it would be like something I have to recapture. But, so Iron Man, continuing his cruise, actually fished out a chest. Just very curious what that artifact is. So stables, Labetha is here. She actually can grab the 2 level ups very quickly on last pathfinding. And where is the red keymaster though? That is a very good question I have. So, obelisk. Yeah, the obelisk is just, well, it's a slightly bit different position. What is this? Nice resources, Lamau. Wait, actually you can teleport there, but you cannot go out. So this, I guess we'll leave them. Leave them be for their own demise, and sulfur we don't really need. So, yeah. Dimension door over here. And all our forces are more or less converging together, and we're ready for the final fight, I would say. So, Caceres Cache, keep out. It looks like there was something there, like a cache. Stoic Watchman. It's like, Shipwreck Survivor was barely hanging on for like months in a row, and then he's like, I didn't want to throw away the Stoic Watchman. Very good. Gems for the air magic. Actually, I'm very curious about the chest here. So, I think we take the hat. We go to the magic well. We, becoming French with every sentence, do this. Regular Labetha is gonna give us the artifacts, or give us the units rather. 2 and 2 dragons. Yeah, I think we do want the 2 dragons. And funnily enough, they're probably gonna be what I discard. You know what? I'm gonna leave the unicorns out for the moment in case there is something valuable there. Yeah. Tiva. Tiva, I guess. I'm just very curious. So what is here? The guards of you find some rusted golems in the box. After you give them a little oil, they come to life and join you. Open the box. 50 stone golems. Kinda goes okay with my army because of the iron golems, but not the best thing in the universe, you know. So we have visited this and this. We can visit. We visited that already as well. So we can visit whatever is here. And yeah, junk in the town. Upgrade the silver Pegasi. I guess we can grab the obelisk so we would know the exact location. And actually, yeah, that's what Mr. should be doing. So, next to do like a rock. Why is it so difficult to see? So, I know that these big rocks are here. Wait, am I crazy? Should be just looking for the... Oh, wait, that's here, right? Because it's like two big rocks. Okay. We could dismiss a hero. Yeah, well, look, Thorgrim, you haven't been useful to the kingdom at all, so we're very happy to announce your retirement, forceful retirement. Merest will dig out the GRAIL, and then I think we will kind of try to ferry it over to the main town. Labetha's going here as ASAP as soon as possible. Oh, purple Keymaster tent. Some quick resources, and then this is how you get to the red tent. And yeah, they did have a small town here, so Wystan has no chance, and Marsh Choke. Edric doesn't even get a on-camera show. So sad. And what about level 3 spells? We have a teleport. It's kind of half useful, I would say. Don't really think they would have anything there, and I think we can rally up the army and take the few last stats, and then go and fight the Gulcheria, the witch Gulcheria. 100 of the... Like, how would you beat like 200 champions? Like, her army is way smaller, plus you can dimension door on top of her. So, it's like a surprise element. So yeah, let's go double the mana. And then rally up the army. So... Red tent, Tiva. Tiva wants some negative morale, I can feel it. We can visit the warriors' tombs. And also 50 gold. It's kind of wild, that wouldn't really do much. So we'll take the thing here. Dig. Merest, after his journeys, he settled home and then was immediately able to find the GRAIL. What a good man. What a good soul he has been for the kingdom. I actually think the time of the Flowerbird is over. And yeah. Carl with his gogs, I think actually will give him like a Pegasi, so he would be faster. So he could also help ferrying the GRAIL over and back to the town. Do this. Yeah, maximum mana. And then we're kind of waiting for the army. I mean, I suppose I can dimension door and then dimension door back. It's like whatever. And Ironine, last few bits of flotsam on the water. Windmill, no tooltip, we haven't visited one, we do not know what the subject is. So, Merest, super duper happy, goes inside of the town. Yeah, sorry Mephala, you're a good hero, but we've kind of... We don't need you anymore, it's too late into the game to be useful. We'll give this on both of the artifacts. Then Carl. Do this. Let's actually get the level 5 Mage Guild here. I think we can sell resources. No, don't build the GRAIL. I want to build this thing first. Yes, now you can build the GRAIL. Now we have +2 luck. This is kind of what I was afraid of. Like, it's the worst... What do you call it? This man needs to be boom boom. Worst GRAIL if you have luck on your heroes, so it's kind of like... Morale at least you can lose by combining troops in armies. If you have extra luck, you can't really do anything with it. So, my good sirs, I thank you for rallying the army to me. And yeah, we will be just heading back. Tiva will be... When you get closer to the tomb, you notice a plaque with the word Glinda above it. They wanted to bury me here. How rude. How rude of them indeed. And yeah, let's go. 2000 gold. Unfortunately not skilled enough. Well, wonder if we could fly, or we don't have enough mana. Just move downwards. Mr. Island, I guess he can pick up the Dendroidians. Eagle of the Eye. Melodia. Doesn't really have anything useful we can steal there. Vandalize them by stealing their troops. And yeah, I guess Labetha will just be chilling for a turn as well. And I9 will be landing. And Alamar will be pretending that he can be useful at this stage of the game. So, halfling growth. A few gargoyles. This is maybe if we fail, if we need a secondary army. I9 very happy to land. His cruise ship is finally over. Okay, we can do this. And then next turn we are very set for like a very big attack. And also, just in case, foolish Aeris. I have mass haste. Okay, so time to finally defeat Glinda A. Well, we apparently don't have enough movement points. Time to defeat her the next turn, I suppose. I could let her attack me, but I feel like I'm pretty confident I would beat her if I, you know, if I was the one initiating the attack. Tiva can actually grab the loins and we can head back to this town. I think the 3rd level unit is the Grand Elf is more useful. So actually a map where you visited every single GRAIL puzzle piece, obelisk piece. That is something quite unseen, quite unheard of. And actually who do we have? Oh, we have Alina in the tavern. Lena would be someone I would just be buying casually here. And of course we have Mr. Dwarf Man in the Dwarf Town. Okay, so let's go. No saving, no nothing. Be ballsy. Why did I not pick up the gold though? That's my question. And also the big brain move would be defeating this garrison. And then letting them come out naturally, like the big, you know, macho move. But I think that would be quite sad. So of course they're gonna shoot elves. Of course I don't really have like too many good spells. Oh wait, I should be equipping the hat, shouldn't I? And I also like how they had 8 imps, just there for the occasion. So, what do we need? We need the hat. We can go in, get the +1 defense, and we cannot get the +1 defense. They can't upgrade their knolls here, but why? Why would you do such a thing? So, steal all their units. And yeah, let's just go. I don't think I'll need that much mana, damn it. Let's go steal the gold pile, but now then I'm not able to reach her, am I? 190, oh yeah, 900 gold, that's exactly what I needed. Foolish Gulcheria, I will defeat you now. Glinda has her equipment set. You are negative morals. We have a telescope in the pocket as well, just in case. Plus on speed, I guess plus on speed because we have 3 really slow units, and I don't have like a... I had a prayer, but I never visited the town. Getting the prayer would have been really good. So, let's wait for them. Oh, stone skin. Actually do this. Okay, wait. Oh, the dwarves are double resist. Okay, let's do this. Now we can bless up and we can initiate the brawling protocol. I don't want the hider to go and hit anyone else, so Mr. 3 will lock them down. I guess the elf has to do something. Can we blind Mr. Wyvern? Yeah, we can. That's very good. Then... let's implode some cows. Oh wow, my units resist. Then let us shoot the basilisk. Those are the biggest troops, and yeah, that's their dead proc. My biggest fear. Okay, Mr. Dwarfman can just annihilate the units. And then boom. That's all you had, Glinda. Or that's all you had, Gulcheria. Too bad we didn't find Sepinroch in the tavern. 2 witches, actually 2 witches fighting each other. And one is victorious and the other is defeated. You have captured an artifact, Helm of Chaos. Blue has been vanquished. Congratulations, you have completed your quest to defeat the enemy hero, Gulcheria. Victory is yours. Congratulations, all your enemies have been defeated. Victory is yours. Double whammy. Ooh, Firebird. An amazing rank of a tier 7 creature. I could have probably attacked them a bit sooner, but I wanted to explore the entire map. But there's still things I want to check out with the cheats, so I didn't achieve my goal. I still want to check out, they had like one interesting sign there. So yeah, this map apparently turned out to be way easier than I thought, because you have Dimension Door. So, like from the very starting. Position Good Witch, Bad Witch, my 3rd best map. My first Shadow of Death map. As a kid I could never beat it. I would always open the... I remember, yeah. I would open the quest gate. They would come swarming and I could never defend it because they had 2 big armies. Of course I never knew that the Dimension Door is the, you know, key to everything. The ultimate spell. 52 turns is actually quite fast as well, relatively fast for a map. This one I think I could easily get like a 400 score or 380, especially now that I know where the GRAIL is if I ever redo the maps. If I switch my computer, my first stream would be doing a bunch of maps in rapid succession to basically have the scoreboard filled up with like 10 scores. So yeah, let's very quickly see what the Bad Witch was up to. The name should be long and stand out. Good Witch, Bad Witch. Did I accidentally misclick on Jealous Champions? No, I didn't. So Shadow Death maps are a little bit of a different beast. That's when the game makers apparently knew what they were doing a little bit more. So what did they have in the first turn? They have one hero here. So Nargus guarding something. I like how they have the Guardians. Evil cousin. That's pretty funny. Also Witch. So, what was the... Oh, this one. The sign. No! Cancel. Hold up. Let us fly like the wind. Caster's Cache keep out. And this is where they got their high tier artifact. And they also had the Scholar for also resistance. So they were also locked into resistance. I actually wonder what happens if you... Okay, these threes were quite unhappy. Advanced Glinda learned something. Advanced diplomacy. What? Oh, yeah. If you defeated the 100 imps here, oh, you wouldn't advance it. You would just keep it. So if you would be too low level, it would just give you diplomacy here. I guess the way you were supposed to play the map is you were supposed to see this thing, go for this tower, go for like these two Keymaster tents, then go through the red one, and then you would end up... Gulcheria's forces ambush you. I don't remember this. I think we skipped them successfully. And yeah, Cape of Conjuring. See the Gargoyles, but we can... Gargoyles loyal to Gulcheria Boil out of the swamp and attack. And no messages for like... This garrison was built to keep Gulcheria in. Unfortunately, it will probably keep you out too. You think so? And yeah, why did they not pick up the things? They didn't have any guardians or anything here, right? Just... yeah, I was lazy. I mean, look, I want to do one more thing. You're not gonna believe it, but... You foolish guardians. Okay, wait. Foolish guardians, I will defeat you. Let's see if they got what it takes. We cannot use any magic. That's pretty sad. So, I think the unicorn, well actually the unicorn can't even reach. Super sad. Blinded the angel. But I do want to hit him. Then the dwarf master took the aviation roll. They would have 190. I would really have some very large, very serious force. Yeah, there's just basically one shot that. Oh boy. This would be quite a fight, eh? Now, I kind of would like the champion to be like stuck so Dwarf Master could pound him a little bit, but then the Dwarf Master would be getting hit, so we would like do this. Yeah, my stats are quite good, but I don't think it would be good enough to beat champions. Yeah, I'd have to like run away. Oh no. So yeah, this garrison, you were not meant to beat it, but if I gave you Dimension Door, what was the, like, you know? I guess we could check these small ships, but I don't think they would have anything. I think together with Iron 9 we have the, this item. Okay, hold up. Let's move out 1 millisecond. We would have the... Oh, we already have that. We have the necklace, and we're missing the ring. So yeah, we wouldn't have the what is it called, Ring of the Magi. We don't have enough for the combination items. Like we're missing one piece. So yeah, this garrison you were not meant to beat, as it would just be only might stats. But I am glad that I took the fight. So, anyway guys, guys and gals, I know that like 3% of my viewers are women. At least, you know, I thought sometimes maybe somebody put their gender as a female, even though they're a male, like to troll YouTube when they were younger, because they thought it was funny or something. And then they never switched, so now like, you know, YouTube is like, oh, you're a girl that's interested in gaming, very interesting for some people, you know. I actually wonder if it affects your algorithm at all, like what videos are you shown? Are you shown videos specifically, like gender-based, even if you don't, you know, normally watch things like makeup videos? Would you be shown those if you know, change the gender in YouTube? Anyway, that's quite an interesting speculation to end the stream on, but yeah, I will see you, I guess 97% guys and 3% girls later. Like in another stream. The first maps for the Shadow of Death are actually quite short, so you might see a stream tomorrow, depending on how I feel, and depending on how the day goes. So yeah, for now, guest 273, signing off, and I wish you all a wonderful evening.